There it goes. Yay. Sorry, had a little problem with the stream key again. Okay, let me get rid of the ad. Let me go into all messages so I can say hello to all my moderators, my MOAs, and my BOAs. And I see Larry, Moose, Linda, and Mona here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my lovely moderators. Well, handsome moderators too, Larry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to call you lovely. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's give a round of applause in the chat for my moderators who make this possible for me to do this twice a week. And let me scroll through, and I see Susan, and I saw Bettina, Rochelle, let's see, Deirdre, Tamara, okay, Bettina, and I'm going to, oh, sorry, I didn't turn off my notifications. That was Molly's Artistry putting up a video. Okay, Jeff B. Let me see, Miss Linda Sariani's here, and hello, Tony. And let's see, I always say hello to her son. He's not, oh, thank you, Tony. Okay, let me see. And Lori. Okay, there's Lori. And I'm going through, and I think I got everybody. But if I didn't say a special hello to you, type it in the chat. Hey, you missed me. Type it in all caps. Okay, believe it or not, these are Tuesdays, and they're also today's giveaways. This one, I don't have the 2 cups out here. This one was done with the cup that came in 2 pieces, and I think it does a better flower than the other cup. Okay, so this is the 1 flower, and there's the number right there. And then this one's in the giveaway too. This is the other cup. He feels so honored. And hello, Miss Lorraine, and hello, Arnie. So this is the other one. And yeah, you know, Joy B was very right. I should have put a dot right here. Oh well, live and learn. You can always take a Posca marker and do a little thing right there. So anyway, these are Tuesday night's paintings. These are also today's giveaways. And if you haven't watched it yet, after this live, go look at my first 2 attempts at Ghosty pours. Because I didn't use marbles. All I was doing with these in the other video was to get the ghosting right there, okay? This one, obviously, I didn't get a lot of ghosting. I got a little bit. So I was looking for consistencies. This was too thick. Okay, live and learn. And this one, my ghosting turned out pretty. And I mean, this was just a whim yesterday to mix up the paint and try it. And I just videotaped it, and I said, oh, why not? Let me just show them my failure too. Because this was pretty, but this isn't what I was going for. Okay, so these are the 2 that were in the video. I did them yesterday, and the video dropped at 12 noon Central Time today. Okay, now I am going to go big or go home, and I'm going to do a 16 by 20 in this same technique. Let me get my tray. And if I have enough time after this one, that's pushing the puppy pad. If I have enough time after this one, I mixed up some indigo blue. And let's see, which Joy's here? Oh, there she is. Hi, Joy. Okay, yeah, red light, green light, keep your eyes on the road. Just listen, honey, just listen. Don't only text at stoplights. Right, Larry? Isn't that how you do it? Okay, putting some powder on, because let me tell you, it's been a hot one. Well, we did have a nice little outburst of rain today, but this is not, we're supposed to get colder tonight. We're supposed to get frost tonight. It's like we were in the 80s earlier in the week. Why are we getting frost? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Bettina. Now, I want to tell y'all something. Bettina, well, or which do you prefer people to call you Bettina or Betty? Okay. Anyway, she's been playing around with these two. Okay. She just dropped a video today. These are inspired by a lady named Denny Jo. Okay, well, I'll call you Betty then. I like that better than Bettina. This is it's a technique that she came up with, Denny Jo did, and I called her Danny Jo in the video yesterday, and I had to apologize to her. Oh, I am just upset. Oh, yeah, well, this is not Wisconsin weather, Lorraine. That's the whole thing. Okay, I mixed up some black. I hope I have enough black here. Okay, I'm just going to do a puddle in the middle. Now, I painted my sides because I don't know, and I don't want to pour it all out because I'm going to need some to help it along. I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit, and you never know, I might have to mix up some more. Now, the base, the pillow or puddle that you're doing your design in the middle, is nothing but paint and Floetrol mixed 1-to-1, and I have to add a little water to it. It all depends on what your paint consistency is. Okay, so I also mixed up a different white. I went old school and went back to Melly D's channel and looked up her cloud recipe, which was 50% DecoArt Satin Enamel, 50% Artist Lost Soft Body. Okay, oh, this is not Artist Lost Soft Body, this is Mont Marte Black. Okay, it's, believe it or not, Mont Marte's Black cheaper than the soft body. And I went to Melly D's channel, and this is 50% DecoArt Satin Enamel in the white, 50% of the Artist Lost Soft Body in the white. Mix that together. Now, she adds Liquitex pouring medium. I couldn't find mine, so I added some Floetrol. Not quite another equal part of the other two. And then I added water for consistency. So, I do know you want to do thin lines, okay? You don't want to do real big lines. Oops. Oh. I probably should have put this in a bottle. But I'm going to tell you something. These are the only bottles I had. These are the bottles I used in the other video. These things are not easy to fill with paint, because it's got such a little funnel. Okay. This is not ghosting. Okay. I am going to go back, because you don't use much of it to begin with. I'm going to go back to the one that I used yesterday that was in this morning's video. And this one's easier to put on in a thin line. Yep, this one's ghosting a lot better. Well, hopefully both of them will ghost. I don't know. We'll find out, okay? You don't want to put them too close together. but you want to make sure that the ghosting has room so it don't look all crowded. Yeah, see, it's a ghosting already right there, and I haven't even stretched it. Okay, I'm gonna do some little splatters right here. Okay, now I'm gonna add the gold. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Well, okay, in one of her videos, she says why she calls it Ghosty Marble Pour. It is because there is an actual ghost paint, and she can't call it a ghost marble pour because she's not using the ghost paint. So she didn't confuse people. She calls it Ghosty, and I like that. Okay, now this is the gold. I used the Mont Marte gold because I have a half gallon of it. It's mixed 1 part paint to 1 part Floetrol, and then some water for consistency. And I'm just going to follow the lines in certain spots. I don't want to... Okay, let me just do a couple all by themselves right here. I don't know if I should have done more or not. Okay. And then I'm going to do some down here. This is all going to stretch out. Okay, and then I'm going to do in a couple of places, I'm going to put some dots on the white itself. Okay, my first line is not ghosting, but the other lines are, so don't do as I did and mix it up with the Artist Loft Soft Body. What's in the little bottle is 50% DecoArt Satin Enamel. Hi, Vic! And anybody else I missed, I'm looking. Doesn't look like I missed too many people. Okay. These caps on these little bottles. Now I'm going to tell you something. Not only are these little bottles hard to fill, the opening is really super tiny. So you want to know what I got? I bought some, and they won't be here till Monday, so maybe I'll use them Tuesday night and try them out. I actually got what she uses, and I got some icing bottles. Yes, Vic, I want to know, yes, they are. Well, no, don't do a syringe, Betty. Get the icing bottles. I will send you a link to it, to the one I ordered. Okay, now, it's ghosting some. Okay, let me torch. There's my torch. Oh, wait a minute. Marble first. Okay, I got my big shooter. I don't have a metal one like she does. So, there we go. So let's see now what kind of a design I can get in here. Okay, there we go. You don't need to do a lot of the marble in here. Okay, let me bring it up through here. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to let it roll off. I do have my water over here. Ah, where you at? There you are. And now I got it all over my fingers, which means I got to get a paper towel. Okay, I see some bubbles in the black, so let me torch to get rid of those bubbles. And I can see I'm going to need to add some more, and I hope I mixed up enough. I actually mixed up 16 ounces of this. Well, a little over 16 ounces. It was 8 ounces of paint, 8 ounces of glue, I mean, not glue, Floetrol. Okay, and it was thinned down with maybe about an ounce or so of water. Might have been a little bit more. I'm just trying to get some of this to go over by the corners. And this is about it. I did see Denny Joe do a big canvas. And I think I didn't finish the video yet. Oh, that's it. That's all she wrote. Well, if I don't have enough, I'm going to have to mix more. Okay, so let's start tilting. Okay, there we go. Getting the black to connect with the other black. Don't want to take it all the way off the edge yet. Okay, oh, look at that ghosting I'm getting in the middle. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I got enough paint on here. Just gotta work it around to the corners. I can see a couple spots over here. I may have to tap the fill in with my finger. Okay, let's take it off the corner over there. Oh, that's still not off the corner. Off the corner, guys. There we go. Okay, now back this way. You get the ghosting when you stretch it out. That much I have seen. And it's ghosting up lovely. Okay, let me take it back this way a little bit because I don't want the white to go off the edge, and it's pretty close to the edge of the black. Okay, and I don't want that to go off the edge either. So let me try now this. Okay. Now I just mixed the paints today, so that's why I got more bubbles than I usually do. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay. Let me pick up a little bit of the paint off the table and just smear it on here to give it a little slippy slide. I didn't have to tap whatever those spots, those open spots were. They filled themselves in. Okay. Just want it to go off the edge. Okay, now let me bring it back down this way. And this is why I put push pins in. Okay. It's almost went off the edge over here. I'm loving this. I am absolutely loving this. The gold is not stretching out like I hoped it would. It might be it's too thick. Okay, it almost went off the edge over here. Now, let me get over here and try to save this from going over the edge. I don't want it to. I don't want the white to go off the edge. See, the ones I did yesterday, well, the video I put up this morning was only for consistency. And that's why I showed you how the thinner consistency, well, my white's probably going to go off the edge. Okay, so let me see if I got any black left in here. Okay. Just a little bit of black right here to make it go over the edge. The rest of it looks pretty smooth. Where am I going to put this at? It's got paint on it. It's got paint on everything it touches. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I don't want that white to go off the edge. So let me see if I can stretch it back this way a little bit. Yep, and then try to walk the black back over there. And now the black's trying to go off the edge down there. Well, okay, this is only my second one, my biggest one, of course. Okay, I do need it to get a little bit more over here. Let me turn it this way. Don't know if I have enough. Oh yeah, I do have enough paint for it to go that way. I just want to get it composition wise evenly on the canvas. Well, the two corners look pretty even in size. Well, a little bit more, Okay, and get it to go off that edge down there just a little bit. Oh, I got ghosting. Look at Casper showing up. Now, I don't know what this is right here. Okay, got rid of it, whatever it was, and there's something right there, too. Oops, didn't quite get it. I do have a fan on, so it could have been something floating through the air. Okay, so let's take a look at this and see if I need to change anything. Yes, Susan. Yes, Susan, I get the hint. I see it, I see it. The Doris fuss show, fuss, fuss, fuss. Yes, Linda. Okay, no. I think the two corners look evenly matched that way, and they look evenly matched this way, okay? Yes, Miss Sariani. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. There's no cleaning these gloves. So before I torch, let me go underneath here with these dirty gloves. Okay. And do my edges. I think I'm going to have enough time. Let me see. Yeah, 6:24. Yeah, I have enough time to do a little one. Thank you, Susan. Let's see. Thank you, Tamara. Let's see. You're drinking. That wasn't a booger. It actually looked like not a piece of dust. It actually looked like a piece of tobacco. And I do roll my cigarettes in this room too, so that could have been floating in the air. No. That gold was the Mont Marte gold. Okay, before I torch it, because I'm going to have to take my gloves off to torch it, let me, because I do see a couple of little bubbles in the black, okay? Not so much in here, but I do see it in the black. So I am going to torch it before I put it to bed. So let me bring it up for its close-up. No, this gold was the Mont Marte gold, and it comes in smaller bottles. I buy the half gallons. I'm sorry. I just can't. Oh, I just touched it with my arm. Hey, it's not a Doris crazy show unless I get it up to my armpits, right? I am so happy. I'm happy, 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 happy. Okay, now before I take my gloves off, let me Oh, fiddly-dee. Okay. I think this one was the one that I mixed with Billy D's recipe. It could have been because I didn't have the Liquitex pouring medium, which is thinner than Floetrol. Yeah, look at that. Oh, a Halloween pour. Well, yeah, but it's not really, to me, it's not really a Halloween pour. It's an elegant pour. I think it looks elegant. Now, I think, and Bettina can help me with this part, I think my gold is a little thick, and that's why it didn't really stretch out, okay? Could that be the reason why it didn't stretch out, Bettina or Betty? Let me see. Thank you, Joy. Okay. I have to go back and take a close look at her gold, what it does when it's stretched out. Okay. Well, let me put this little baby to bed, and yep, I got a free spot over there, and I got it all over the edge of the thing too. That's just great, huh? And I'm going to get it all over my hands here in a minute. So, this is my first big one that I attempted. Because I did the two yesterday with no gold. I did silver in them yesterday. So the problem I had yesterday was, oh God, hang on, let me, this is not, okay, wait a minute, I know what I can do. Ha, ha. Spray bottle that I normally spray my napkins with. I don't have any baby wipes over here, so I just got to make do with what I got handy. I just want to get it off my hands so I don't get it on the other stuff before I put my gloves on. Okay, I am going to do the little one. Let's see. You've been using pigments and metallics and you like it better. Okay. So, oh crap. Light another cigarette, right? Okay. Hang on one second. I'm just trying to get the other paintings off of here. I only have 3 trays in this room. Only 2 spots are level. This and the one over there. Okay. Now let me put some gloves on and read what's going on in the chat. Okay, yeah, Bettina just dropped Oak by Bettina just dropped a video today. As a matter of fact, I got a text to go watch it. I thought it was so cool. People are telling me, hey, go watch this one, go watch this one. Well, I don't have a lot of house paint. I want to get this down with this first before I go playing around with the other stuff. Okay. Now, I didn't paint the edges of this one. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. Excuse the dirty cookie cutters. I haven't washed the ones that are soaking. Okay, there we go. Well, I can bring the camera down a little bit closer now for this. Okay, let me see. Well, sorry that's a little crooked. Yeah, and I figured out something else to do with those small shower caps. They make great temporary lids if you don't have any press and seal cut. Okay, where is my stir stick I was using for this? Bless it. Get out of there. Okay, well, I don't know if this one was the one I was using, but it's clean, so I'll use it. Okay, hang on a second. I'm sweating. Sweating right down the sides of my nose, which is making my was making it itch. And that's the worst thing in the world, when you itch and you got gloves on that are covered in paint. Okay, now this is Indigo by Lucas Krill. Okay. Oh, I hope I have enough of this. I mixed 4 ounces of this, okay? And of course I just mixed it today, and yes, I better do bubble popping. Okay, let's see. I can't wait till Memorial Day and I can turn my air conditioner on. I need my air conditioner now, but we're not allowed to run it right now. And I do have a smaller ball bearing to run over this. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. This is my mix that I mixed for the pours that were for the 2 that I did in the video that dropped earlier. It is 50% DecoArt Satin Enamel, 50% Floetrol, and then some water to thin it down. Okay, and let me shake it again. And I can't do a whole lot because it's not a very big canvas, so I'm just going to do a line there and some dots. Well, a skinnier line. There, now I'm doing some dots. Okay, can't really do a whole lot with it. Okay, now let me put the, I hate these little rubber caps. You got to get it just right over the tip. Okay, now I'm going to put some of my gold on there. I probably need to thin, I'm going to go back and look at hers. I probably am going to need to thin my gold down a little bit. Now I'm just going to do some gold right on the edge right here. Okay, and then I'm going to do some gold under here, and then some gold on top over here, and 1 drop there in the middle of it, 1 drop there in the middle of it. I wonder if I should have put more. Well, we'll see how it spreads out. We will see how it spreads out. I'm so glad you showed up today, Betty. Because you've been doing them, you've done more than I have, and you're doing them different than I do. And I am a newbie at this. Come on, Cap. Okay. Itchy face, and I got paint on my gloves, so I gotta grab a, and somehow or another I got a stray hair right behind my glasses. I don't know how I did that. Okay, now let me torch. See, this one's ghosting up good. Okay, now marble, well, ball bearing. A little bit smaller than that shooter. Don't have a whole lot of room to do a lot. That looks about good enough. So off the edge, in the water, and I have learned from experience with these stainless steel ball bearings, Don't leave them in the water for too long. After the live, I'm going to have to take it out, rinse it off, and dry it off, because they will rust. Okay, now let me pour a little bit more of this paint around it. There we go. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to tell you something. That's the last of this. But this was only 4 ounces with a little bit of water added to it. So it doesn't take much. Well, it takes more than you think for a small. This is an 8x8. Okay. Let me stretch it this way. I may end up stretching it a lot because it looks like the paint is pretty thick on here. Okay, there we go. Fill in that little crack. Right there we go. Ooh. Now the gold is stretching out a little bit better. I don't know if the marble did that or my stretching's doing it. Okay. And I did put press and seal on the back of these along with the tape. That's a very important step for me. Okay, it's starting to go off the edge, so let me bring it back this way. There we go. Oh, went off the edge right there. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, let's see if I can get this corner covered without going over the edge. With the white is what I'm trying not to go over the edge with. Okay. Well. See, I knew that's why I didn't do a marble roll on the other 8x8s. I know with a marble roll, it's going to spread it out so much that it's going to go off the edge. You have no choice about it. That's what happens when you use little canvases. But I didn't have any 16x20s here till I went out to storage and got some today. Okay, let me get some blue paint over here and some blue paint right there. And some blue paint right there. And some blue paint right here. Tap, 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 tap. To cover it. Up, tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Come on. You never want to put your paintings to bed with naked corners. They've got to be dressed before they go to bed. It's in the rule book. I tell the paintings that all the time. You've got to have your corners dressed. Okay. Okay, now, before I do any more tilting, I want to check the paint thickness that's on there. And you do that. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Yeah, oh, listen to you. Hold my beer. Yep, that's exactly what my paint usually says. Okay, let me get a... oh, it's clean enough. You want to use a dry, a skewer stick. And what you want to do is in a couple of spots. You don't want to push too hard. You want to just dip it in the paint. Okay, now, let's see if you can see that. See that little tip right there? That's good. Now I'm going to do it over here. I'm trying not to do it in the ghosting part. I don't think that's any thicker. Okay. Let me try it right here. Yep, see? You want it to be 1/8 of an inch or less. And this one is perfect. Needs to have the bubbles popped. This painting is not bubble free. The base coat is the recipe that I've been using of Denny Joe's. This base coat, Linda, is 50% paint, and this just happens to be the Lucas Krill Indigo. I get it from, I got mine from Jerry's Artorama. It's a little bit thicker than Amsterdam, I think. And then it's 50% Floetrol, and then water to thin it. Okay, let me torch. This one got a lot of ghosting. And the gold actually, the gold's ghosting a little bit too, it looks like, almost. Jeez. Okay. I am so in love with this technique. I'm going to get some bigger canvases out of storage to do this. Okay, let me bring it up like this while I wipe the bottom edges. But these 8x8s are so perfect for practicing on, you know, for color combinations or whatever. Okay, I don't know if that's a bubble or what. Let me... Okay, I can't tell. Nope, it's not a bubble. It's actual spot in the paint. So this one turned out gorgeous too. I'm very, very happy with this. I'm going to message Denny Jo with a link to this and tell her how much I learned from her, how much I love this technique. And then I'm going to be playing around a lot more with it. But every time I play around with it, I will always credit her, because it is her technique. Okay, now I'm going to move this one out of the way. I don't know where. Oh, fiddly-dee. I don't know how even that is, but it's not going to stay there for long. It's not going to stay on top of this for long. It's somewhat even. Okay. There we go. Because, does everybody know what time it is? Where's my gong? Where's my gonger? Oh, I think it fell on off the back of the table, so I'll use this. I'll use my level to hit the gong. Oh well, okay. If I know that the moderators put all the rules in there, okay. This is I already got the number picked, and next to the next to this one, you get your choice of either one. Okay, these are all little 8x8s. Oh shoot. Okay, don't type anything until you see the word go. Okay, hang on, Lori, let me do this, and then I will, I'm going to put it down below because I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, so I'm going to put it down below, the recipe that I use. I'm not sure if that's what Denny Jo uses, but that's what I found that worked. Okay, so hang on, let me get ready. And go. And winner pays shipping. I have the number right here. There we go. Now I see numbers. Okay. Come on, everybody. Cute little 8x8 that you can have for free. Just pay the shipping. Anybody else want to enter? Lori's the only one that's entering. All Lori's got to do is really type 1, 2, 3, you know, up to 50, and she'll get it eventually. There we go. There we go. Now I see other numbers. Hello, Jackie. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We have a winner already. It is Miss Crunchberry's Playhouse, Miss Angie. Okay. With number 21. So, Miss Angie, which one would you want? I got the left one and the right one. While I'm writing your name on this tag, you tell me which one. Okay. And I will stick this on the back of it. Okay. So do you want the left one? This one was done with the 2-piece cup. This one on the left, you got it, honey. You got it. I'm putting your name on the back. Okay. I gotta varnish it. I got others to varnish still too. Okay. This one will go in the maybe another auction, maybe another giveaway. I don't know yet. Okay. Well, as far as I could see, okay, did anybody go up and verify? They weren't rolling that fast. I see Angie said 21. 66 doesn't work, Mona. But she said 22 somewhere. I know she did. Okay. Oh. YouTube chat's been really, really weird. Okay. That wasn't, wait a minute, that wasn't, Warlord, the Warlords that always says Quapple, is it, Jeff? Okay. Oh, she said 22, okay, and Angie said 21, okay, okay, I was confused there for a minute, sorry, hey, I got gray hair, it's not easy, it's not that hard to confuse me, Jeff, was that the Warlords of Trek that always said Quapple to everybody? Please tell me it wasn't. Anyway, while he's answering me in the chat, I know the moderators have been putting up everybody's links. Please go check out Oak by Bettina. Subscribe if you haven't. Okay. Oh no, no. Oh, is that why he hasn't been on, Jeff? I'll give you a call a little later tomorrow. That's very, very sad. I really like that guy. He always said hello to me in the chat. Oh. Good night, Betty. Please, everybody, go check out her channel. Subscribe. She's one of the ones that have been doing this. I've seen Patty Puckett do it. And, of course, the inventor of it, Miss Denny Jo. Those are the people, Denny Jo, Bettina, and Patty Puckett are the three that I felt have done it the best so far, okay? And I'm trying to emulate them, okay? Yeah, please tell Trey that we're thinking of him, and we miss Warlords, you know. Quapple up in the big sky. Okay. So, okay, you've seen all the schedule. I'll see you guys Tuesday back here. Okay. And I got a shout out for Devin, Alyssa, Tony, Jameson, Marley, and Riven, my 6 grandkids. Love you guys. And all I can say is bye for now. Love you, Bentley. Wink, wink.